Okay, that time Dyson Spear launch. Let's see if YouTube actually... Currently assigns a new key change back to date. Okay, why is it not? YouTube is being dumb. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it real quick. Okay, is it this one? Yes, it is this. Okay. For some reason it was... Okay, yeah, for some reason it was acting up for some reason on YouTube. So it is fixed on YouTube. Trying to resize some things. A lot of my settings are messed up. Okay. Sorry about that. Been a minute since I streamed. Been so busy. So let's see. I'm hopefully going to get this edited out and uploaded to YouTube with like cuts in it to make it a little bit shorter for people that want to catch up or whatever on it. Did start a new save just because I tried starting that old one and I was going to do some videos on it just to get warmed back up, but I ended up almost getting rid of I ended up using all the coal on the planet, and with using all the coal and stuff on the planet, I basically kind of screwed my setup. So I started a new game, played this for I think 11 hours to kind of get it semi close to where we were. I'm still several hours behind where I was on that other planet, but I am making a lot of progress, so I figured I would go ahead and start streaming again in this game at least. So give you guys a quick tour. Here's a lot of my spaghetti, beginning spaghetti at least, is all right here. One of my first areas for a lot of my building production right here. Super magnet facility. Of course that's not as spaghetti. It's still got some lines and stuff because I don't have logistic drones delivering stuff on the planet yet. These two are new. Of course I can't do that, but I need this kind of going here shortly. This is what we're going to be working on, like fixing to get material running again. Then I needed these crystals for yellow science, if I remember right. Went ahead and hooked this deposit up for graphene. Got oil set up here for hydrogen and refined oil to get logistics sent around. I think that's the major stuff. I went ahead and killed the hive and put a geothermal power plant down. Other planet-wise, I have set up this planet over here partially, and I think I've went to this one. I accidentally went to this one first, not realizing it didn't have silicon ore. And so I was like, oh, crap. and ended up setting that up partially, and then ended up just going over here to this planet because it has all the stuff I need. And if I remember right, it has fire ice, which is kind of a bonus, nice starting thing to have in this area. Forgot what craft it actually helps with. I think it's let's get out of the sky so I stop wasting power. I think it was, what was it? It was this one right here. So I can do this recipe instead, and it gets rid of the some of the oil that I need, and stone and water, sulfuric acid, basically. To an extent, I need it for other stuff, of course, but that basically cuts down the amount I need, which helps me get a higher production of it in the long run. And it also gives me the hydrogen, more hydrogen to use, and hydrogen by itself is used in a lot of things, as many of you may know. And then let's see, what else? Yeah, it's used in a lot of things. That's basically short and sweet. I haven't really done much past that. I got a lot of the starter facilities, as you guys have seen. So I have a little bit of a jump start. I am using blueprints off of online, so it actually helped out a lot with the actual, like, getting caught back up quicker. So if I remember correctly, I had just got, no, I'm working on getting interstellar logistics systems done. So once I get this, I need to start cranking out some of this stuff. But I do not have titanium alloys set up yet. So to get this set up temporarily, I gotta do some finagling at the beginning until I get interstellar logistics like towers down, stations actually, and so we need to get sulfuric acid, steel, and the titanium. I think that's titanium ingots, all set up. And then we need to get some interstellar logistics vessels actually running. So the processors, if I remember correctly, are here, but they're needing the silicon, high purity silicon. Copper and iron, of course, I can get from the planet, but this all is gonna come from the different planet as well. So I basically need to get 2 interstellar logistics systems placed down, and then get the probably another 1 or 2 of them on the other planet that the material is going to be coming from, to start running these in a low form to get to a point where I can run them full speed and get the actual, like, carriers, the interstellar logistics vessels automated, because the processors we're going to need from there, and I can automate those engines a little bit easier. The only other thing that is going to be that I do not have set up is this, which is these containers. And if I remember right, do I have a blueprint for that? Yeah, I do. I have a blueprint for it, but what is this, Mark IIs? Do not know. So it's all in that way. I need to get... I wish it gave... Now some of them are marked, but on what items go where on the belts, but I always forget. So we need... I guess I could look at it in here. That'd be easier. Yeah, I don't have any of that here. So the problem is this, which is fire ice. I can make that with fire ice, which I'm probably going to do that. Just so I don't have to mess with the sulfuric acid as much, but I do need to automate sulfuric acid to an extent. So I need to get a logistics thing set up. So we need to find stone next to one of these crude oil things would be ideal, at least at the beginning, so I'm not running as much stuff around consuming more power. So let's check the planet and see if there's an area with oil and stone. This is the closest area here so far. I'm kind of blind, so I might... Oh, right here is the closest, but of course it is literally at the south pole of the planet. Let's see, is there another one somewhere that's a little bit closer? I mean, right here is fairly close. Just north of that. And that's fairly close, and it's up here by this stuff where it's going to be probably going is down here somewhere. So if I go here, there's quite a bit of oil and stone here and coal that I could throw into the planetary logistics system. So let's run up here real quick and get a little bit of stuff set up. I do not have any of stuff on me for... I need to go pick up some water pumps and stuff real quick. I just noticed do I have any refineries on me, right? I do not have refineries, so I need to pick up refineries. I need to grab stuff for a planetary logistics system, which I am low on silicon. So let's grab some silicon so I can manually craft that. And I need some motors, copper. I need... So I should have plenty of that. So I need motors, copper. Get some of those. So that should be getting close to having everything we need there. Need to grab some of this. Okay, got stuff for that. And then need 40, so it probably is this. Is that what it is? Not that. Forgot what I need for this. So copper. It's definitely copper. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll go ahead and get one of those made. Not automated yet. Eventually it will be, of course. Get some refineries. I need extractors. Have a bunch of those on me. Got to get water pumps sitting on me as well. Do I have storage? I do not. What am I looking like on belts? We are low on belts. Low on inserters. Then splitters. Go ahead and get our stack of... Oh no, I already had. Apparently I missed them somehow. We got constructors. Got storage, I know that. Don't need any furnaces. We need power poles. And I don't think we need any miners. Yeah, we got 15 on us. Let's use those up before we do any more. Okay, let me get on my checking all my stuff just to make sure it's working real quick. Make sure there's no lag or anything. Yeah, it looks good. Let's go up here, get the extractor set up. This is gonna be kind of a weird setup because of where it's located. Get stone. I don't know if it's worth. I wonder if it's worth getting. Double checking. I should have. I think it's pulled up. So we're trying to make sulfuric acid. Sorry, I'm checking blueprints. Sulfuric acid. Let's see. Don't want to get like a massive setup. Just like the smaller one, just to get us running. Preferably already set up with planetary or a logistics thing already. And this doesn't look half bad. And this just requires stone directly, so this is just literally all this that I'm getting ready to do up here is literally just gonna get pumped into a planetary logistics station, probably right here because it's near the water. Let's go to blueprints, do a new blueprint. Go ahead and copy and paste that. This is probably going to be overkill, but it has exactly what I need, and it's probably not going to run full speed. And I can always cut a section of it off and just have it sitting idle there. So let's get the pumps set up kind of where I want them, because I'm just going to pump a crap ton of water from right here. Is kind of the goal. just so I can make it so we can get a supply set up. And I'm not using the better power poles yet. I don't know if I even have them unlocked. But eventually I can always go through and upgrade them. Let's see. Got all that. I think the closest power connection is over there. And then we can do logistics right there. I can technically probably go ahead and hook this coal up as well. Let's see, what do we got for belts? I'm probably gonna go ahead and make Mark 3s. What are we low on for the Mark 3s? Super magnets. I need to get that automated at some point. It's not like top priority, but I need to get that automated for super magnets. That should hopefully, Mark 3 should hopefully be quick enough for what we are trying to do. So grab some more super magnets so we can get more belts done. Of course, we're low on the graphene. Planetary logistics is fairly close. We're probably gonna have it done for a while before we get one place down and actually get it running. But at least we have the tech done, and we can start, you know, getting that stuff moving. Okay, so we got 150. We're gonna have like 200 something belts, which should be enough to get this hooked up. Let's go ahead and get coal hooked up. So we need to get refined oil, so I do need to set up the setup here for refining the oil before it goes in. I just thought about that. Let's go ahead and get this coal hooked up here. That way we have just this deposit, another deposit set up. Oh, I'm one short, dang it. I should have grabbed. Should have grabbed more.
Replication complete.
Our power is kind of in a crummy location. Well, crummy position. But we are not running everything, so we like full steam right now, and so we're gonna have to like really fix it when things are here in a little bit. And having that coal set up is gonna help. So let's go. We have to have 2 wide for belts, like that. Let's make sure I get the spacing right. Okay, 2 wide. That should, I mean, how much is that pumping out? 2,600. Yeah, that should be. Oh, I put this down backwards, didn't I? I want it to go out that way, and then we can wrap back around is kind of the goal with it. Oh, whoops, nope, I I did put them all down backwards. Oh my goodness, why'd I do that? I think I'd double check real quick. I always mess this part up. Okay, there we go. And then let's get... Okay, and I did mess up here, so these... space-wise, I messed up there. Need to do like this, and then do two. That, and then that. For space saving. I think I messed that up on my other setup as well. And then this needs to be right here. Okay, and then we need this set up here. Technically, I need more hydrogen probably. I could.
Mineral.
Oh no, so you need hydrogen to do that and coal. I'm not worried about that right now. Just need to get more hydrogen going. And then we will do hydrogen. That, and then we'll copy and paste that setup all the way down. And then this is that, hydrogen there. Hydrogen. 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 Get power going. And then the base setup for that is down. So I could just go ahead and throw, because I can only have 4 items here, and I need these 3. So we'll just go ahead and throw all this into here, and I'm probably going to skip the coal for right now, but at least that's set up. Then need to, I think this is enough water that we have to have Mark 3s hooked up to it. Okay. Okay, and then add water. Said I think it's, if not, it's big enough now. Yeah, it's probably won't need a Mark III for this. I probably need a smaller one, but I could add more in this area is the point now. So we got a piece of the water we need. The stone is definitely gonna need Mark III. That's probably not gonna need Mark II. So let's get all this connected up to that belt here. Okay, so all that's hooked up. We got 34 belts left, so we're probably going to be short on belts. So we'll go... Yeah, we are short on belts by a little bit. Let's go grab some more motors here in a second. I think it's going to be close, I think, with 30 belts. And then we're going to add, what is this, stone? Hydrogen.
Replication complete.
And refined oil to the mix. Okay, and like I said, this should be enough. Mark III should be enough to empty this all out. Yeah, by far. But these miners will eventually be more efficient, so it's almost a full belt. There's probably 2/3 of the way full, so pretty decent. Okay, now time for hydrogen. So we need to combine all of this. And the reason I started on this side is because I'm going to duplicate onto the other side if I need more, and then I can just more easily run that in. So usually how doing it is going like this, leave room in case we have to add some on the end. And then we can just go straight down with it. And then go like that. Of course, I made that way bigger than it had to be. It's not optimized, I would say, on size for sure. But it is set up in there. I think there is enough room there to make it bigger if I need it. Of course, we're out of belts. Go pick up some motors and stuff real quick, and then we can get the last of that set up, and then all that will be set up, and then we just have to build the actual blueprint that I got real quick. And then I think we already have the planetary logistics system that we need is already built for the system we are producing. And then let's see. So I got hydrogen oil there and graphite and all that stuff. Okay. Water is automated and semi going in. I think that like I said, it should be Mark 1 should be good enough for that system to run. It might not be. I might need to upgrade from here down to Mark 2.
Complete.
There we go. That should be good now. We don't need that pole. I don't think we need that pole. Let's see, how much? Looks like we're slowly going through what we have there. We are gonna, of course, lose some output. Drops by half after 11 hours, 621. So, but it does look like we are slowly going through what we have there. Okie dokie, so all that's done. Water just filled up, stone's full. So we have all the ingredients we need there. Where do we want to put this blueprint? So what do we need for this? So we need, it's not that we are producing, it is, do need this eventually. Let's see, for, oh, we're doing sulfuric. Just completely brain farted what we were even trying to produce. Okay, those are Mark III inserters. Oh, that's an interstellar. We're probably gonna switch that out for a planetary one. Actually, can we even place this down? I don't think we can even place this down because it's too big. Oh yeah, that's way too big. Okay, yep, it looks smaller than that on the thing. I had a cap set, I thought, for factory. Oh, there was not. The cap was not set for the size. That's why it was messed up. Let me, is this a planetary or interstellar? It's an interstellar. This is, I think, more of the size we need. How many is that? Oh wow, it's 120. That should be more within our size. There. I need to change the name real quick before I forget. So this is 226 per minute. Let's see. I think we're about on that line. That leaves enough room there. What the heck? Oh, it's because of where I'm standing. I'm dumb. Okay, so... Water. I need to fill in. I need to leave enough room there. So what is this? All Mark III belts and inserters. So we are short. I mean, I might leave it to planetary and then, but then we have to, pretty sure. Pretty sure we have to, of course, they're getting ready to be done here in a minute, and I can start producing them. Like I said, it's going to be a minute before you actually get them set up properly. We're going to have to get another one set up right there for all this stuff, I'm pretty sure. And so we're going to need at least 2 of them as of now.
Research complete.
Okay, so we got that. So that's sulfuric acid there. Hopefully done that, because we need sulfuric acid for, I think, a couple other things past this alloy. And then we need that. So we need a planetary logistics system there. And then here is going to be the setup. And I'm probably going to have to make it from scratch because it's going to be fire ice. It's going to be this. So it's going to be, unless there's an opening. Sorry about that. I hit my mic. I pulled back open the right screen because I'm got the wrong screen open right now. So we need, what am I having a big brain fart right now? Okay, let's go grab belts. We got to get some Tech 3 belts. We got to get some chemical plants and some inserters made. Where are the chemical plants? Got chemical plants now. Grab some more belts. We got inserters for Tech 3. What are we missing? Belt what? 634 belts. We got chemical plants. We need 26 inserters. So that's 40 right there. So we have a little bit extra. We're gonna need more. Is it super? No, we're not low on superconductors. Let's figure this out real quick. So I think it is. Oh, it's the.
Flight
I
mode.
need these motors to make Mark IIs. Mark II belts for those. And then that should be enough. We'll sit there, craft that for a minute. I really need to get it automated, but that's still in the works, of course. Okay, there we go. Actually, should I? I mean, the only use for fire ice, as far as I know, is making this. So I'm wondering if I should mine, but technically I'm gonna be making more items, then so it'd be easier just to transport fire ice because of how much is gonna be coming out of it is basically what I'm thinking. Never mind. So it's less transporting to just transport the fire ice. Okay, so I definitely need
Replication
more belts.
complete.
So we're 336 belts short.
Flight mode. Flight mode.
Okay, so we need to go pick up more stuff for tier 3 belts. And then we need to get stuff to start making the planetary logistics stuff. Okay, so what are we going to need? I don't think I can handcraft most of that stuff yet until I get
Replication complete.
this acid up and running. Okay, so what are we short? We're short 154 belts. We are basically out of super magnets. That's what I think we're... Super magnets. We're gonna need... We got those motors. We need super magnets and the graphene, I think. 100 of those. Oops. Can we... I don't think we can handcraft this. I think we can actually. Let's grab that. Need oh, we're out of Mark 1 belts. So we're gonna start doing the process of getting the planetary logistics stuff done. So I need 130, 54, so 60, 90, 120 there, plus my pre-existent. Okay, yeah, we should have plenty there now. So yeah, we need acid for that. We could go ahead and we're gonna need motors, copper for that. So get some motors, get copper for this. We need what, 20 times 4 would be 80. What are we low on? Those motors. Okay, there we go. That's 80. That'll be enough for 4 of them. Then we need that acid, which is this. I think this is all acid here, but I don't think I can craft with it. Sulfuric acid, yes. So we have sulfuric acid stockpiled, but we can't craft with it in our inventory, if I remember correctly. So we have to automate that partially. So I gotta get steel and titanium ingots. So we can get that set up a quick thing. I don't know what that would be even made in. What is this? What building is the titanium alloy made in? Guessing it's in our production thing? Or is it a chemical? Maybe it's a chemical thing? I forget. Not chemical. Did I miss it in the... Did I miss it in here? So, am I being blind? Is it a smelter? What is it built in? Oh, it's in a smelter. Oh. Okay. It doesn't change it much. We do need 3 belts. We're just gonna make a quick little thing here. Go like that, so that's out of the way. And then we're gonna... What, this is probably too big. Just for like a temporary setup. Maybe go one past. And then go like that. Then we're gonna have to put, let's put a storage here, put a storage here, and then put a liquid storage there. And then go like that. Go like that.
Replication complete.
We have to offset them, I think. And then If you can't tell, I'm kind of bad at this part here. Then these are too closely lined up. I might just go like that and just call it that. Just for a temporary setup, I don't want to waste too much time on it. So I need that in there, and then let's go grab steel just so we can get that done, and then we'll grab a bunch of that sulfuric acid real quick. Just so we can use what we got, not make extra. And then that should be well over enough for what we're trying to do. And then throw that steel in there real quick. And then that will be our slow production of titanium alloy. We're gonna go grab some more steel, I think. More steel, and then I think that temporary setup just so we can get that automated, so I don't have to handcraft it. 100%. Over here, and empty out this. That's all done. Okay, so we already got 57, which is 1. So we should get, so I want to get 4 belts. It'd be nice to get 5. So we need 40 times 5, so 4, 8, 12. That'd be 160 titanium. So that's not too terribly far off. And then I think I need another 20 of these. Okay, let's go get some more those motors. I forgot what they're called. Turbines, sorry. Then get 10 more made, and that should be enough there. So if I remember, I said 160, so we're doing pretty good, so we should be able to make quite a bit.
Replication complete.
What's our power looking like? Still at 60 megawatt area range. So that should be... Oh, I need the previous planetary logistics things done. So we're gonna have to grab a ton of stuff that I didn't know. So that should be enough for 5. We're gonna need 2 stacks of steel. We're gonna need way more. Okay, let's grab some more motors and get that knocked out real quick. So we're gonna need, what are we low on? The copper again. Copper, and then we're gonna need some more of this. I'm just trying to build extra right now, and that's why it's where we're kind of getting a little bit behind. So we need to build all 100 of those. Okay, so we got what we need for all that. We have the titanium. We need another stack of steel. I need to get rid of some stuff. I'm gonna make and do something I normally don't like doing because it makes a mess, but we are going to throw this stuff in here, and I can throw that into my fuel. And I apparently am out of fuel, so I need to get that fixed real quick.
A landing relay station detected.
Uh-oh, where are they landing? That is not good. Where are they going to land? Oh, it's going towards that planet, which is okay, but not okay. I need to go there and get that. Oh, that will give me some extra power if I go ahead and convert that to a thermal power, because I'm really lackluster on power on that planet right now, and they'll just give me a quick jump start. So that's enough steel. Okay, what are we low on for this? So we need we got those. What are we? Copper again.
Flight mode.
So I flew past the copper I usually like grabbing from. Copper. Okay, how many can we build now? 35. So what are we short on? I mean, we have this. I can get over another stack just to make sure we have enough of that. Is it really the... It's not copper, because that should be enough for 120. So it would be the high purity silicon. Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. Okay, so... then we can go take care of that landing relay. So that will put us at 3 there. We're low on copper. We need... I think we're getting enough to do 5. Is what we were trying to do. Of course, we don't have any... It's copper again. We don't have any, like, ships to go between stuff yet, but that's kind of like the stage after this I'm worried about, because once I get the actual relays and the stations down, you can get have to balance it anyways. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically have a planetary logistics system in there already. I really think I should make another one. So we need, just so we have that planetary logistics just on standby. And then we can go fly and take care of that. I don't think I have a thermal power plant on me, though, is the problem. And we got a list of crafting in front. So let's come over here and see. We do have to go check it, though, at the minimum.
Flight mode.
And then we need to do and get one of those. Go ahead and queue one of those out. Check fuel. You got fuel on the other planet I can grab. Come over here real quick and get this place down, and then we can go and go to that landing relay. And then we gotta add power to this. Don't know why that is there.
Flight mode.
Okay, so all that's done. We do need a power pole connecting real quick. And then 900 seconds. That's several minutes on that. Let's set destination for that planet real quick, and we will go take care of that. Did I set destination?
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Pretty sure that's it right there. Okay, so a good thing I came, because I don't think I have weapons set up to even attack. So actually, did I run out of fuel? No, okay. Be easier to go from there to there.
Flight mode.
So this is, it's a different planet. Oh, that's my other planet that I went and partially set up. That was the wrong planet. So I think what we're gonna do here is do that. We should have enough belts to do this. And make sure we carry power with this. I do need to get automation for getting soil. It's kind of almost what I'm thinking. I'm getting ready to check power. So we're at 20 megawatts of electricity. I thought I had a thermal plant set up, though. Oh, I'm an idiot. It is, I don't think it's actually hooked up.
Flight mode.
I think I forgot to put a power pole to it. So let's run over here real quick and double check that. Yeah, it does not have a power pole is the problem. Now? What? How much did that even add? Oh, it's doing 15 megawatts. Okay. Eventually, we need like the 100 megawatt range to start charging things quicker to get stuff ships out quicker. But I think for right now, since we're hardly using anything, we're just gonna set this up as a method to get the soil, but I'm running into a problem where I do not have any crafting space. So let's go here. And we'll put weapons we do not have. We do need a direct power over here. And then what we're gonna do is charge up real quick. Oh, it's starting to thunder again. Charge up real quick while we're waiting for stuff to get done crafting. So we got, go ahead and queue up those two. It's 30 seconds a piece. Did I miscalculate alloys? So I know I have enough for 2 more of the structures of that, but I think I miscalculated the alloy, which is not a big deal. We have a bunch waiting for us. Let's check with the carrier. I think we need this engine right here. So it's processors, which is not terrible. And I think each one planetary logistics thing can do 10. If I remember right, 10 is their max. So if I do max on each one, that would be 50 of them. So we need 50, 50, and 100. No. That's way more than 50. That's 500, right? 500, 500, 100. I think what we're gonna do is come over here and commandeer some turrets that are in bad positions over here that are not going to be usable, because we should not be. I could steal belts too, because we don't need those belts. We don't need all that power there as well. Okay. Then we got some guns, 6 guns, and a repair thing. And that will also pick up the stuff. And then I can just dump that extra ammo. And then we'll grab that, dump the extra ammo that we have in here, and then I should start having a supply of soil. A slow trickle supply of soil coming in because of that. So that's good. So we'll have, it's gonna start filling in the planet a little bit quicker. Oh yeah, we need to place down the thing here, and then that will also pick up this stuff, and it will repair these when they get damaged. So that should so basically every single one you kill, it's 1 XP to leveling it up. So
Flight mode.
we kind of want it to level up, but we kind of don't want it to level up is the other thing, because the more it levels up, the more of a problem it's going to be. So we got fire ice set up there. We do have, I forget how many things,
Upgrade.
supplies. Was it 5 supply things in each one of these? So if it's 5 supply things in each one, we should be able to put this raw. I don't know if it's worth just doing raw though. I mean, that's what's wanting me to do on a lot of the stuff though. Because I could theoretically do, I did 2 here, 2 of the interstellar logistics systems, I could get ore, ingots, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be 5 things right there. I could do all this through into one. Is there another silicon vein? There's a 1.1 million silicon here. Okay, the problem I'm already noticing here is that belt system is incompatible with the speed I'm gonna require in this area, and we're gonna have to just temporary is what's gonna have to end up happening here. We do have gears, steel, and stuff that I automated partially just in case something like I was low on resources or something when I was here. So we need, yeah, so we're low on alloys, so we can do that. Check our power grid real quick. So we're at 3 megawatts. Depending on how this goes, is like on like electricity wise, after placing one of these down, we might need to go ahead and, hate to say it, but I want a soil producing thing, but we might need the thermal power from this. And because we're pretty darn low on electricity here to maybe run one of these systems. So we got 2 minutes. Let's see, what can I do here? So we can go ahead and get this partially set up, so go ahead and get an idea how we want to run this. I don't think we'll have the speed to do any more than 4 of these. Okay, so we're gonna do interstellar logistics. So we got our first one, so we can go ahead and place this down. Pretty sure it's 5.
You've built an interstellar logistics station,
power.
which serves as the primary
2,
hub
3,
for
4,
interstellar
5. Yep.
transportation. With
So
its
we need
assistance,
that,
manual cargo transportation among planets is no longer necessary.
fire,
Set the station on the
ice.
supplying planets as interstellar supply.
Need that.
The interstellar
and that.
logistics vessels will automatically deliver cargo to stations in interstellar.
Local provide
If
remote.
set to local supply or local demand, they will serve as planetary
Remote
logistics stations.
Local remote provide. Okay, so it's already set, I think, on what we need. Yeah, we're maxing out our grid charging this right now.
Replication complete.
Okay, so let's go ahead and put a break in there. Go like that. So I got fire ice. Then we can do what? Roughly in here? No. I need here. And let's get some. Empty out these. We don't need those inserters anymore. So we got all that going in. Okay, and then what we need here gets we're low on iron stuff again. I'm happy I set this temporary little setup right here up, or we would have kind of been a little off on everything. So we got 100. So what I'm kind of thinking is we will just run this like that. Then we have ingots. Then we'll run this like that. That like that. That like that. Then we will get rid of that, that. Put that. And then get rid of those. course, it's all temporary. All this has got to get expanded now, but I do think we are going to need a thermal plant gear, which I can make. Just go ahead and get rid of that station and put a thermal plant down. I think, can I make the ammo for that? Because these are the easiest. Yes, copper. We have copper. So I'll come over here and do that real quick. Grab copper. We'll make one of these guns because these guns work really good. Get rid of the bases because of the range. And then more copper. We'll make like 30 of the rounds is kind of... Oh, we're out of those. Okay, we'll make that many rounds. Should hopefully be enough to do that. And
Replication complete.
so we'll wait for all those to be gone and we will load it. Just drop it into the ground so I stop wasting fuel. Okay. There's any weapons, so I can actually get in kind of closer. Oh, did I run out of fuel? Oh, yep, I did it. I did a dumb. This is almost taken care of. Then we need to move this gun up. And then we'll put this thermal on there. So yeah, it's pretty simple to get rid of these. It's just wanting to use it for soil, but we need the power more than we need the soil, so go ahead and put that in my inventory. How much power is this producing? 15 megawatts again. So we're at the 50 megawatt range. So we're kind of up there of where I kind of want to be. I want a little bit more, but I don't have time to like optimize it to the point where I want it. We gotta grab some of this real quick. I need 4 stacks. So we got power. So this is all set up. So we got everything that we'll possibly need from here on this one thing. Okay, and so I think we're ready. Go back to our... Actually, we might need to make a pit stop because we're getting ready to get attacked here. Just to double check. So we'll stop at that planet on the way back. Let's get a quick little boost charge from this real quick. Then we'll head out. Well, yeah, like I said, we just got to make a quick pit stop at that planet real quick. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Dark fog base is like right there, right? Or is it on the other side? Oh no, it's before it. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. It's always nice when the dark fog base is in the way of everything. Once I get there, it shouldn't be too hard to get back. Okay, so we got... I said temporary setup there. Gotta keep an eye on it. Okay, so... Construction drone task. Okay. Go here 40 seconds until we get to the planet. It is extremely close to that dark fog base, isn't it? This is like one of the closest spots in the orbit that it gets it. Next to it is like right in here. Okay, let's see. Remember, there's 2 or 3 bases here. I'm just double checking to make sure. I can't set a soil thing up here as good because there's like hardly any soil. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. So there I have weapons. For sure we're all good here. So we're almost to level 1. After this attack, they'll be all at level 1, I'm assuming. So we should be able to withstand an attack from this way. They come over here, they'll get killed. Only thing that I'm kind of worried about is this section right there. That has guns to an extent. Could extend that real quick. Let's extend this over here real quick, just to verify it's good. I might have to come back here and right before the attack again and just verify that everything is good enough to be on its own. But all I'm gonna do right now is do that. Put power, and then put put a gun there, and that should be able to get it from them being able to sneak around. So I don't see them attacking in this back area, and if they do, there's these guns here. And I do have this here that they could go to and then get killed there pretty quick. Got a area of guns here, so they can't just keep going down. Okay, so we will set destination back, and then
Cruise mode.
shouldn't take long for us to get back. Okay, we need to get some better fuel systems because our fuel is like crap. We need to get that automated soon because our fuel is really slowing us down on getting places. Of course, we had to automate that. Some whatchamacallit here in a minute. What is it? These containers. The particle containers. We have to automate those at some point. So we have stuff to do the fire ice setup here. Okay, we almost flew past. I'm getting distracted. So we need to get the planetary, logistics planetary stuff set up here. And then we need to start making the
Flight mode.
what are they called? The planetary ships, interstellar vessels. And then we probably will have a power shortage for a minute or two while we charge these, but we are going to be trying to get rid of, like, lower their amount of power that they'll be consuming, because it's at 60, it's 120 megawatts just between these two towers. And so I think we're gonna do like if we do like 30, we just need these like running like at a slow rate. They don't need to be like crazy speeds right now. We just need them running so we can get some of these components going. Then we got that's maxed out, so we need another one right here.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, we need to go grab belts. So we need copper, iron, and those things there. I don't know why that's the other type of belt, because that's just gonna cause a bottleneck right there. So we're gonna come over here, grab more belts, get some Mark II belts running. Okay, we got belts now. We got inserters, Need Mark II belts. So Mark II belts going, and then we'll get the logistics actually set up on this tower, because this wasn't existent in the blueprint. So this is kind of a newer thing. And then we need to get iron and copper.
Alert relay station detected.
Oh my goodness, where is that going? If that's here, that'd be kind of good. In all honesty. Let's see. We need
Replication complete.
copper. That's, and then we got, and then processors. That going into there. And then processors, it's gonna be providing
Flight mode.
I'm pretty sure this feeds back in, and this is providing what we're producing here, and same thing here, but we don't have those local. Okay, so yeah, it's feeding back into itself. Okay, so we need to get belts set up here, so we need that. Like that. And then we need that there, and this is gonna be that, and then we'll go ahead and get copper. And then we need iron. The heck, I hate when it does crap like that. Okay, and then that way we make sure we got I'm a little confused right here. So they flip, so it should, yeah, okay, so it's literally, it's flipping, so it's okay. So all this is working on being charged while we are destroying our power grid, so that's charged. Getting up there and being charged. Okay, we should probably, to an extent, so we need to get iron and iron ingots hooked up to a logistics system somehow, some way. Sorry, report spam. Spam. Okay. Trying to think on how I want to do this. So we got, where's that? We got an iron deposit there. Trying to find an iron deposit. So we need ingots. We also need the ore, if I remember correctly. But I think ore is probably more important and easier to set up right now, so we'll just go ahead and get... Do we have a logistics thing? We do have a logistics thing still. So we will get ore added, and then we're gonna need one more logistics thing. We're gonna need some titanium for that. And need get a stack of that. Come over here, get that. So we got that, so it's just titanium. And we can make another planetary logistics thing, and then we can get copper set up on one. We're gonna need to make Mark 3 belts, so I blew through all of the titanium, it looks like, so we're actually out of titanium on the planet. Yes. Yes, we are out of titanium. Let's see if we can do something real quick about that. So we can get that. We can... Yeah, let's do that real quick. We'll get some carrier... Those planetary logistics vessels set up. And get titanium flying to the planet. It's what we're gonna do. So, oh my goodness, yeah, those processors are gonna beat us up, aren't they? When you get those automated, those are making me waste a crap ton of time. So we got 4, and if I remember right, they carry like 200 a piece or something like that. Okay, what are we needing for more of them? We want to max out.
Flight mode.
I think it's this tower right here. Because it is bringing ingots. And I think it's... I think there's a max of 10 or something like that. Per one of these stations. Transports. I think it's like 200 items per though. So the sulfuric acid, this is the other one, this is the important one that we need really done, is this. But we also need carriers for this as well. So if we get 10 on that, 10 on this, to get the local provide, local receive. That should... So once I get that set up... Yeah, we're gonna need titanium for that, so... What's going on here? I'm sorry, I'm just... brain thinking on how I want to get this done. So I think the big thing is we just need to go ahead and try to crank more of this out. It's copper we're short on again, of course, because I think what my goal is, I want to get 20 of those made, 10 in each one of those. And then we need to get a planetary the smaller one, whatever that's called, the planetary logistics system. And once build that, so we got 4 being made. What are we low on? Motors.
Flight mode.
We got the alloy. How many of this can we make? We got copper.
Flight mode.
Is it really just that? Yeah, it
Replication
is.
complete.
Okay, that would put me at 10. That would give me the first one done. So I can split 5 and 5 just to get these temporarily running. And I can also test my power grid with it in the meantime as well. Remote receive? Yeah, that's what it is. Thought it was remote receive. Until they're getting 800 of that. Check our power grid real quick. Not looking terrible. Still got a while for the attack. And then that will be started. Let's go, we got time for that. So for that to get done there, and then we gotta make planetary, well, we have planetary logistics thing. So I could go ahead, get some more miners. We got power poles, right? Let's get more belts. Whoops. Got belts. We're gonna need to upgrade them to Mark III, which is gonna got inserters, right? Yep. Got all that stuff. I'm trying to think. Well, I'm having a brain fart, so I need to come over here, get stuff for tier 3 belts.
Flight mode.
Of course, we can't make tier 3 belts until a couple minutes, but we're going to be setting this up for a couple minutes, so all we're going to be doing here is getting the ore. Okay, and then so we got stone here. We could just go ahead and throw this stone on there too. Let's go ahead and let's set this in here with water so we can get miners on this. We need to use up a little bit of time anyways. Make this, hook this stone up to it as well, and then that way we have basically two deposits of stone hooked up to it. Our logistics system, planetary logistics system. Okay, so that's hooked up. I'm gonna go put the planetary logistics thing here. Okay, and then we'll add iron and stone. So their provider. And then still got a couple minutes on that. Let's go find our copper deposit we are going to be using. There is copper there. I mean, heck, we do have this copper deposit here we can just throw on it pretty basically. And just get copper ore fed in over there.
Flight mode.
Let's run over there real quick. I think it was this way. It's the shorter route. Or I might have just took the longest way possible, which is also not that big of a deal. I did take like the longest way, so it's this way. Okay, we'll run. Okay, yeah, we're getting our first titanium delivery. Okay. Let's go ahead and disconnect that. Get more miners hooked up to this.
Replication complete.
Alright, so let's get. We need Mark II belts. What are we low on? It's superconductors. Then we're gonna need. We got motors, so we need superconductors real quick. And then we'll get all those belts plumbed up. And then we'll start making couple dozen of the
Flight mode.
what is it? I forgot what the planetary logistics drones. So we can get copper and iron around the planet. So we will do 4, 5, and then get the 5th on there. And then we got 5 there. Okay. Then we will do. Oh, we gotta get another planetary logistics system made, which we do have titanium now for that, and then we need to got copper and more high grade silicon. Is that enough? No, it isn't. So we are low on
Flight mode.
that. We'll go hook that place up while we're waiting for this to craft. Okay, so we can go ahead and queue that up. Next up, we'll get a bunch of those queued up. Let's check. Okay, we still got a little bit. Let's go ahead and top off power real quick.
Flight mode.
But we are going to, like I said, we're gonna leave that there. And then we got more stone hooked up to our system. course, this should be Mark 3 should be plenty for that for right now. Okay, so that's Mark 3. Okay, then go ahead and get that hooked up. Got that. Okay, so we got copper, stone, water, sulfuric acid, we got graphite, coal, crystals, hydrogen, refined oil. Okay, so we got a lot of the base stuff. Let's check our power grid real quick, see where we're sitting. That's not as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be. So we got a couple minutes for planetary logistics. Let's get that dropped off. That dropped off. And then after that, we need to get the carrier drones. I don't know what the cap is on carrier drones. If anybody knows, let me know. But I don't know what the cap is for carrier drones on these logistic stations. So we're gonna figure out, I guess. But I'm probably gonna start out. I just want to get a trickle feed. I don't want to like kill my power grid. So I think I'm just gonna start out with like 10 or so. In each one that I need to get set up immediately. It's 50? Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, because that's oh, I didn't know it was 100 on those. Yeah, because I got these 3 are the interstellars and the rest on the planet are planetary. So there should be plenty there. I just don't have protection from. I don't have 100% automated yet, so I'm trying to get all that worked out. Let's go ahead and get rid of that there, because we don't need this, but we want a production. We just don't want it doing what it's doing right now. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is plop it down in this area. Oh, it over here looks a little bit better, but like you look over here, it's spaghetti land. It's always because the first planet for me always has so much water. I like end up building around the water, and then it's just so hard to recover. Yeah, yeah. This is the piece you're gonna see a lot of right here. So you don't see the spaghetti, even though these aren't lined up, and that's kind of bothering me. So let's see. Actually, I think I want to go like that. Then we'll go like that. Okie dokie, and then oh, we're out. Do we have enough to make? Yes, we do. We have enough to make the what we need to finish this off. I probably should have made this mark too, because I think I'm just gonna wrap around and go here. But we're gonna do provide there. And then we're just gonna shoot this over like that. What we're gonna do. Probably don't need this section on Mark III, and didn't need this as all Mark III here, but
Replication complete.
it's future proof in case something changes drastically. Okay, so got copper. So I'm pretty sure we have all the base ores for the planet, other than I think coal, just base coal. We do have the graphite set up. So
Flight mode.
I think what we are working on next is getting these set up. So we're gonna need iron. Like I said, I want to start out with like just 10 on each one that we're requiring to get the processors running, and then we will increase that. This is yellow science stuff here for whatever amount of yellow science I make. And then this is sulfuric acid, which I do not think I do need it for the, I don't have that set up yet though, and so that's not a big deal. Oh yeah, I do need to get the fire ice version of the graphene set up, because I do have that. So I'll probably need another interstellar, unless I can piggyback up here to do that, which I probably could piggyback and then feed it into this logistics so that we have the graphene going. But I'm gonna have to make this by scratch. I don't think there's a pre-made blueprint that I'm gonna use for this that I have right now. So, but that's not a big deal. Let's get carrier drones. So we need iron. I keep looking at it and then getting distracted. Okay, so we got so we should have plenty enough for that. What do we need for these motors? Steel. That is probably where our dilemma is. So steel. Get a thing of steel real quick. And then we will max that. Okay, if it's gonna take 170, so we need 1, 2, so that's 2, 3. Yeah, it happens a lot with me. I get so like, oh, I need to get this done, and then I go to a different planet to like get something automated a little bit better, and then I'm like, why was I automating that? It is a very good game. So we need three sets. Okay, so yeah, we need to do that 3 times. We need 30 to start out.
Flight mode.
Let's see. Get a run over here real quick. I'm pretty sure we are low on this. Okay, we need to go grab copper.
Flight mode.
Oh yeah. I'm lucky, fortunate enough to have a kind of a beefier PC. If I didn't have one, it would really I'm sure it would really bog me down trying to do any of this. But like that what was it, the multi-threading update fixed a lot of problems for a lot of people, so I never got to the stage where I was running into a problem, but I hear a lot of people are running into like CPU processing performance problems because of the just how the game was loading everything. What's going on here? Why? Oh, are they instantly using it? Is that what's going on here? It's not being used, so why? Let me check. Is it really just taking that long for them to fly back and forth? I'm wondering if we're running into a power grid issue on the other planet. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the mic. Because the oh yeah, I think that's the that's the upgraded version of the CPU I'm running. Let me double check real quick. Yeah. So you're running a little bit higher performance CPU than what I am. I got the 780 X3D, but I'm running a 4090. Well, it's not a Ti. I don't think they have a 4090 Ti, but I'm running the 4090. Yeah, that's a pretty nice setup. I mean, that's pretty. I wouldn't say 100% like future proof, but you'll get like 5 to 10 years out of it, hopefully. Yeah, I think this is, so I've been building computers for like my friends and myself for like 10 or 15 years now. And the big thing is I like, that's kind of like the scale I kind of go by, is if I'm going to spend that bulk of money, I want it to last, like that 8-year range. Uh, in all honesty, you save a slight bit of money, but if you actually like don't rush into it and you're actually like you catch is all the deals you can possibly catch for like Cyber Monday and like the flash sales and all that stuff, you can end up saving. I think I like on because I have four 990 Pros 2 terabytes in my computer, and I think I saved $120 per hard drive in my computer. So I saved like uh, I think I saved like $400 to $500 just on hard drives alone. And then I picked up the 4090 for like on sale for $1,500, and so I saved like $500 on that. And then the CPU I'd saved like 50 or $60 on. And so like you add up all the sales and like all the money savings if you just hold off and like take your time on building a computer, you can I saved over $1,000 easily on my computer build. And so like RAM, I think RAM was not on sale, and it was I have 124 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I think my old one, so I think I was getting ready to say that my old one I had for 5 years, and that had my friend bought it from me because he needed a computer replacement, and it had a 3090 Ti, and it was running like an i9 9900K with like 64 gigs of RAM, and I sold that to him because I had picked up all my stuff on sale a lot sooner than I was expecting. And that computer, like I said, lasted like 5 years. I've had this computer for like 3 or 4, and then my computer before that lasted 10 years. Because I made that one in like 20. No, it lasted 8 years. So it died. It died from me doing something dumb. So I was cleaning the computer out because I usually clean my computer. My computers don't get very dirty. I usually try to get cases with pretty decent dust filters and everything on them. And the last computer, the first computer I built, I was cleaning it out, and I accidentally unplugged a CPU fan. And when I turned the computer on, that CPU fan wire got sucked into the other fan on the thing that was plugged in, and it fried my CPU and motherboard because of it. It basically shorted it, and it smoked, and there was a couple of sparks flying, and I was like, well, there that goes. And I didn't have a computer replacement at that point, so I rushed into making that second computer I built with the 3090, and it was still a good computer, but I did not save anywhere close to the amount of money I did on this, but to this one comparatively, because I kind of had to rush into getting that one built. But I sold that to my friend, and I think he's been using it for AI mining, so he's been using it on doing AI stuff with it. So a little bit different kind of work than what I would have done with it, but let's see. I think was it this one we need to hook up? So we got iron, we got copper, we got stone. I think we're gonna go ahead and just hook this one up because this one has
A landing relay station detected.
okay, where is this going? So of course it's going there. If we're running into a power problem, we just may have just gotten a new thermal power plant landing on our planet, so that works out. Let's let's see. We got. So these should all be like. Let me check power grid uses right now. We're not like terrible. So iron we are low on, but it's still covered out. Oh, I did not hook that up right. Okay, iron is hooked up. What is going on here? It's like we're not getting this. I think it's the must not be charging the ships fast enough to send them out on the other planet is kind of what my theory is right now, because it feels like they're like really delayed on this one versus that one. Okay, so we got so we got all that. We do have processors popping out now. So we got a big one of our big bottlenecks is now has a partial solution. We are definitely need more logistics drones doing iron for sure. Copper looks like it's sufficing, and the planetary logistics on this is broken for sure. With that being said, on the planetary, we have that now, so I could do a... Let's go over here and just grab some of these processors and start pooping out start getting a ton of these carrier robots done. So we need steel is I think the problem. And then I'll get a quick and dirty setup for those engines, and I'll probably place it probably next to that logistics thing right there, just so I can get like the basic engines, because I think there's, because I could automate, no, that's, I could automate that on one of the other things over there, the other engine type that we need. Because what is, so I know I can make this with just coal, and I can set that up near one of the planetary ones getting coal. We need titanium alloys set up, and we do need to get an actual, like, the turbine set up, because it'll be, the quicker we get logistics set up through our like interstellar vessels and drones, is the quicker we can get stuff going. Of course, that all takes power, and I gotta scale my power up probably a lot to make that efficient. I was coming over here to get steel, and then I got sidetracked again. Another squirrel down the rabbit hole. Okay, so what are we missing here? We got
Upgrade.
iron. We got plenty of that. What are we missing out of these motors? Oh, copper.
Flight mode.
I'm blind. Okay, we got copper now. So we should be able to get these done a lot quicker. And then we can make these a lot quicker. So I might pop, we need 10 per, so we can make 3 without a problem. Go ahead and pop out another 3 of these. And then I need to put, I might just put, 10 on this. On these interstellar logistics. But kind of what I was thinking is one of these needs... But what would I feed it back into? I'd have to feed it back into this, maybe? But do I need graphene or is it just coal? Oh, no. No, I can't do it that. I was thinking I could do this, but this requires coal and not that. So, what about this? Just trying to make sure I fill this area in over here with something eventually. So copper is doing just fine. So what is going on here? So it's just flight time is, I think, bogging this down because it's so far away. Yeah, because that's full. So not a biggie. We need to get 10 thrown into this here. This will get hydrogen and some other stuff that we need flying around. Check our power grid. Feels nice to actually start getting some logistics stuff flying around.
Upgrade complete.
Okay. Okay, and then we can get these all thrown in here.
Replication complete.
So you can increase the capacity of the interstellar logistics vessels eventually, if I remember correctly. I think it is, but I don't remember where it is. Oh no, it might be the logistic carriers. Does that include increase? Oh, here it is, right here. So once you get to that, oh wow, holy cow! That's I didn't know it went up that high. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? I didn't know it went up that high. It's actually a lot more than I was thinking it was. What do I need? I need to get yellow automated for that. Yeah, those interstellar ones are way, like, hold a lot of stuff. So let's check power grid real quick. Okay, we're doing decent. Kind of staying on top of things here. So we do. Let's go over here and get some more processors. We need to make sure this is running probably the smoothest out of anything, just because this is making a very important item, and that's why I'm trying to get this one optimized before those things there, because they're, I wouldn't say not important, but they're not as essential to get set up right now, because like just getting those processors set up helps cut down on a lot of time on things. Okay, so we got probably gonna cut the amount down
Replication
on
complete.
this so that we don't need like drastic storage amounts for that. Did I accidentally throw those in there? I just accidentally threw a crap ton of... Okay, so
Upgrade complete.
let me see. I just accidentally threw those vessels in there. So we got the alloy, we need the turbines.
Flight mode.
Then we probably need to go and check the dark fog stuff. So we got one of them made. Okay, so we need to get... We'll just go ahead and get the 3 made.
Flight mode.
So that'll be 4. I need 2 on that one and 3 on that one, if I remember correctly. So if I can get... Actually, can I get... Sort of need some more of the alloy, and then we can just get both those maxed out with interstellar carrier drones, and then... Get all that set up, then we can go get some thrown into the other interstellar on the other planet. Oh, did I take... Oh, I need to throw some titanium into that to get some more alloys going. Really need to get this automated more, but so we need... So that's steel. We get some steel dropped off in there real quick. Alright, we got enough to max out what we have, at least.
Flight mode. Replication complete.
Oh, yeah, we are right
Flight
up
mode.
here. So we need to get 4 stacks of this, and I do need to run to my other planet to check out this, oh, whoops, wrong thing. To check